What is going on, folks in Fokuramas? What is going on? It's LaQuinn. How you doing, sis? Hopefully everything is good with you. Of course, if you just now coming into this live stream and you're watching this on December the 22nd, you might want to skip ahead to the 5-minute mark and you will receive further instructions at the 5-minute mark, because I usually don't go into it until 5 minutes or 10 minutes to allow people to get notifications, yada yada peanut butter, because a lot of times they don't do it. What I mean by that is that YouTube is not notifying people that I'm going live. So again, if you're watching this on November the 22nd, I'm sorry, if you're watching this on December the 22nd, you might as well jump ahead to the 5-minute mark. So I see there are 9 people in here, and yep, I'm always good, sis. There's 9 people in here. 6 people now. And there's a good chance I'm not going to get into this topic until further on. Gum got still real well. I'm just trying out some different gum that came out of a vintage box, Bubblicious and Bubble Yum. See if there's really a difference. I'm probably smacking all in your ear, ain't I? I'm gonna turn this down some so it don't sound like I'm all in your ear like crazy. If you're in here right now, yeah, Joe Menendez. There's a good chance that if you were watching this like on December the 22nd is what I'm saying. If some people might watch this video tomorrow, and I always tell them if they're watching it, they might as well just skip ahead of 5 minutes instead of them trying to figure out what is he doing? What is he talking about? Why isn't he doing anything? Why hasn't he said anything yet? I usually wait because it allows people to get into the chat room. A lot of people receive notifications like 5 or 10 minutes. Some people don't get it till like 20 minutes into the video. All right. How are all you guys doing? I see that a lot of folks are just starting to get the notifications, so it's a good thing we did it this way. So we're about 3 minutes in. I see most of you got it around the 3-minute mark or before the 3-minute mark, but hello to Lilian. How you doing, sis? Concept Incorporated, what's going on? Debbie Sarantino, what's going on? Merry Christmas to you too. Ballbuster, what's going on, sir? John Foster, hello from the Down Under. What time is it there? Jason Troglin, hello, hello. Elvis Austin, what's going on, sir? Hopefully all is well with you. Joe Menendez, okay, get a reminder like I do, he says. What's going on, Jason Troglin? Debbie Sedetino, Merry Christmas to you again. Yes, I check your page often, so I was already here. Okay, listen, LaQuinn, that's how it happened. Okay, I got you. Melanie Jessie Jane, hello, stranger. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. You guys know use about 5 to 10 minutes depending on how many people start to come in here, especially if I see a bunch of familiar faces and all that. I'll go ahead and jump into the topic. If we were there around the good 5-minute mark, then I'll go ahead and get into it. But otherwise, some people are getting like, I didn't get no notifications. Robert Manulis Jr., what's going on? Raven Lynn, how are you doing? Kim Rudy, how are you? Jojo Dojo from San Jose, what's uppers? What's going on? John said, I grew up in Kentucky. I've never been down under. Foster's is Australian beer. John, well, you have a twin. I have a subscriber that is from Australia who had you and him have the same exact name. MRM, love how you roll the R's with Sarantino. Sarantino. Hey, MRM, just got the notification. Okay, Flow White Cracker Gaming. Okay. Yeah, so about a good 5-minute mark in. See, I might as well wait till the 10-minute mark to kind of get into this because it seems like people are getting late notifications. My generals aren't even here yet. I actually text them and let them know that I'm going live. Kim Rudy, what's going on? Merry Christmas, ABC. Been a while. Hope everyone is doing well, Kelly Kirk says. Yeah, I'm always doing good. But this topic we're going to talk about today, it might have been a little different for some people. Seriously. But we'll get into that here in a second. I'm just making sure everybody's gathering in. There go one of my generals right there. She's here. Lethal is in here. Tracy Ann Whithead, what's going on? Steve Kyle, how are you? Says, hello, MRM from Steve in the destitute state of Illinois. Wow, only person to actually say the whole name. Everyone else has been too scared to say it. What, Flow White Cracker Gaming? Oh, yeah, PC culture, man. Merry Christmas, everyone, says Jennifer Caldwell. The same to you. John Keeper says, how are you doing? Hope you and your family have been amazing. Have an amazing Christmas. My birthday was yesterday, and I'm happy because I got to spend it with my son. John, that's awesome. That is awesome. Peg says, hey, bro, God bless you. God bless you too, Peg. Bubblegum is the best. Yeah, that's some gum that Mama Don gave to me. I just had to see what the difference between Bubblicious and Bubble Yum was. Bubble Yum seems to be softer. Merry Christmas from Tracy Ann Whithead or Whitehead. Hello from Sandbury, Georgia. What's going on, Bill Crankshaw? Sandra Heller. Bubble Yum, she says. Tracy Parker, hello there from Michigan. Woo, y'all got a lot going on too. Gary Jimenez says, Merry Christmas. Same to you. Flow White Cracker Gaming said PC equals political cancer. Okay, for real. And let's see. Merry Christmas and God bless, says Captain Spire. Same to you. Be careful with this crazy virus. Stay safe. I'll say bye humbug to that too. What's going on, my most unsubscribed person in the world, Mike Pinion? Hubba Bubba, says Julio down under schoolyard. Yeah, I forgot about that bubblegum. Remember the bubblegum tape too? Hello, Renaissance dude. Love you. Let's get into this, my friend. Let's see how long we're into. We got about 2 more minutes, and then I'll get ahead and get into it. Said Hubba Bubba for the win. Another one said that. MRM, how was the juicy fruit bubblegum? Oh, I love juicy fruit. I love the juicy fruit bubblegum. You know that gum, you chew it. Some gums you wish the flavor stayed around for a long time. But, I mean, after that first about 15, 30 chews, start to go out. It's so funny that you said that because juicy fruit, between juicy fruit and stripes was my favorite gum. Ben's channel, I'm doing good. How are you doing? And with that being said, we got about 2 more minutes left. And while we are getting ready to get into it, make sure that if you're trying to get my attention, if you're on a computer or a laptop, put the @ sign and then start to put, after the @ sign, start to spell out modern. It should show my icon. Click my icon, type out your message, hit enter. If it doesn't show my icon, it should fill in my name for me. Hit enter, type in your name, hit enter again. If you are on a phone or a tablet, put the @ sign, put the capital MRM, and then type out your message in lower caps after that, okay? Don't type your whole message out in caps. Storytime Nana, really appreciate the super chat there. Thank you so much for your contribution. Really appreciate that. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, y'all, says S. Farnby 8509. Thank you. 1 more minute and I'm going to go ahead and get into this subject here. Because if there was a way I can bring up, oh yeah, I could do that. Maybe I'll just add this to the video a little later on. Teresa Tretter, what's going on? Yeah, that's actually what Mama Don sent me. She sent me a lot of penny candy. You never eat Big League Chew. Oh my God, yes, dude. Grape was off the chain. A sour apple? Sit there and used to stuff in my mouth and chew it. Then you know what tobacco was, but they seem like they get you started early on this stuff. Start off as candy, then you make your way up to the real stuff. I love Big League Chew, man. Merry Christmas, says Carol Weller. The best Christmas would be open everything up. Juicy fruit is the best gum ever. Yeah. Hello from Washington, D.C. All right. Merry Christmas, everyone, and God bless. All right. And with that being said, we are approaching the 10-minute mark. Boom. If you are watching this on December the 22nd. Then I'm getting ready to go ahead and get into this subject. So anyway, you guys see what it says up here. It says breaking stimulus check update. And to the ones that might be watching this, you might see that on my thumbnail, I have the sign that says government above Batman. Then I have the sign behind Robin that says you, and they got Batman smacking him. Because pretty much that's exactly what I personally feel that this was to the American people. I feel that this stimulus check of $600 was a smack in the face. I'm serious. I mean, even if you, and trust me, like I said, you guys, most of you know my background, even coming from a low income area, 600 people, well, you don't know, dude, 600, no. In today's world, okay, back when I was a kid, $600 probably would have went a long way. In today's world, what we got going on right now, people have bills due, they have car notes due, they have their rent, they have try to get their food, all these things that these folks have due, and they're going to send $600. That is absolutely a smack in the face, and that's why I made my thumbnail like that. But at the same time, what I do think is really, really messed up, there's this thing that Will Smith did. You know what? I think I might find that in iRobot that he said. What did he say? I'm gonna find it in there because it's something that's real relevant now.
Somehow I told you so just doesn't quite say it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly what I'm going to be using right there to kind of do as my little intro commercial. I don't know if you guys heard that right there, but it said, I told you so just doesn't quite say it. So what I'm saying that for is, a while ago when I actually did a video, I was driving in my truck and I was saying how when this stimulus check come out, I was kind of telling family, friends, including some of you guys, I was telling a lot of people, if there is not a great need for that money right now, I said this, I said, if there is not a super crazy great need for this money right now, I said, do not go out and spend the money. I said, put it off to the side and leave it there. I said, if you were somebody that you were getting by and you're like, okay, I'm paying all my bills, I got everything done, and I still got some play money. I told you that when you get this extra money, I said to keep it right there. Absolutely do not go and get this extra stuff with it. I said don't go out and purchase all these clothes, and don't go out there and get your hair done and get your nails done. I said not to go out there and do all this ridiculous stuff. I said because I know that they are already talking and telling you people that they're going to be doing another round of stimulus. They're going to be doing another round of stimulus, and it doesn't matter, Ty, because they're going to be doing another round of stimulus, and this is going to kind of help us out. So anyway, what happened is that, look, all the months that went by. I think it's almost been like 10 months, 9 months since the last one. And now here we are right now, and they're giving people $600. And just like he said,
somehow
I don't know if y'all can see that.
So.
That didn't work right there. That wasn't supposed to do that. But anyway, I'm about to sit here and work on that because that is like a very, very true statement that he made right there. And I'm getting ready to see if I can make that bigger right here. But anyway, I said that do not go out and use this money to go and buy a bunch of ridiculous things. I said that do not go out, and people was just, oh no, don't tell people to do that, Ty. We need to go spend the money to stimulate the internet. See, that's what I'm saying. People that can say things like that, no, go out. We need to go out and buy things that's going to stimulate the economy. It's going to stimulate the economy. So I'm up here saying, why would you tell somebody who already don't do good with money, or somebody that already is kind of at a budget right now, why would you tell them to actually go out there and start spending stuff? And even though I said it to the people that I worked with, these folks still went out. Yes, they still went out and they bought ridiculous things. Give me a second here because I got to work on this video, guys. I mean, I'm sorry it's going to be popping up like that,
somehow,
but it shouldn't be.
I told you
I don't know why it's coming up like that.
Just doesn't quite say it.
And I know that I disappeared for a little bit here, but Give me a second here. So I know I'm still here. So don't worry, folks. I am still here. And you're going to be able to hear exactly what this video said right here. So give me a second here. I'm going to play it again for you. So here I come. There I am. So reason why I said that is because throughout this video, like I did with the this election video, I told you guys that you know how I threw that election little commercial in there. Well, this might be a little commercial for right now. So hopefully you get to hear it this time.
You know, somehow, I told you so just doesn't quite say it.
There we go. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's like it's gonna be like pretty much like a smack to the face, and a lot of people that do not know how to budget money real well, they did exactly what I told them not to. They went out and spent a ton. They not just a ton. They spent majority of that money. I saw them come in wearing like exactly what I said they was gonna do. They had their hair done, their nails done. They had these Jordans. Dudes went out and I'm talking about guys. Guys went out and bought these outfits and these watches and things like that. Folks that I work with, and I'm like, man, it's crazy. And what do they expect to do with that? Especially if you're single. I mean, if you by yourself. Now, some people say things like, you know, well, it's good if you got kids. Well, they're only going to give you a certain amount of money up to certain amount of kids. I mean, if you got 6 kids, they're not about to give you $600 off all 6 kids. I think it's like a max of, I want to say $2,400 per household or something like that. So it might be you and your 3 kids or whatever. Like, it might be you and your husband and your 2 kids. It might be you. Yeah, most likely, I think that's the only way they're going to be able to do it that way. You can't do you, your boyfriend, and your 2 kids. They don't count that. But the boyfriend begin to check himself. But what I'm saying is that, you know, it with all that, there's people that actually have businesses that they owned. You know what I'm saying? What does that do for them that's used to a certain level of income that they had coming in? That's what I'm talking about. There's certain folks that were so used to a steady flow of income coming in from their businesses. And don't get me wrong, you might it all depends on what your mental level is. You might look at this and say, man, that's a lot of money, But somebody that actually had their own business that they were making $2,400, whatever like that, in days or maybe even a week, this right here is not going to be able to do anything for them, because some of them were still trying to fight to keep their businesses afloat. You know what I mean? Some of them were doing that, but like I said, at the same time, there was others out there that said, dude, you're doing the wrong thing by telling people to save their money, which that is absolutely crazy. Because, like, for instance, I told you guys I got the stimulus check. We got it. It wasn't what we thought. I mean, it ain't that it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I wasn't qualified to get the max of what another person would be getting, which is completely fine with me, because that's the way it should be. If you at a certain income level and you don't need the money, then I feel, hey, then I didn't need it like that. So my point is, though, is that if you didn't need the money and it wasn't actually going to be a burden to you, whether you got the money or where you didn't get the money, and if you still receive the money, you should have took it and set it off to the side for the unknown time that was going to come. Because I kid you not, I said it back in this video, and I'm going to play it again to probably correlate with this one. I said, looked in the camera like I'm doing right now while I was driving. I told my family, friends, cousins, whatever. I told them, you got this money not too far after you got your taxes back. Some of them, I helped them with their taxes. I know how much money they got back in taxes. And then for a month or so later, or 2 months later, for them to get this other $2,400 from the government, I said, there is no way you should even think about calling me and asking me if you can borrow anything. Sat there and worked, told you how to budget your money, how to live below your means, yada peanut butter. There is no way that you should be calling me. You got $6,000 plus back in taxes when you filed them with you and your kids. And then you got the $2,400 of the stimulus. You got almost $9,000 sitting right there. And the government is pretty much paying for your Section 8, and you're getting food stamps and all that. There is no way that you should be calling me and asking me for anything. But just like I said it, you have to change people's minds right here, because some of them went out, well, no, I want a better car. Well, what was wrong with the one that you got? I just didn't like it, but did it get you from point A to point B? Yeah, but no. There is no yeah, but. There's no such thing as you being able to try to get what you call ahead of the game if you're spending spending habits have not been addressed. That makes no sense. You got almost $10,000 and you telling me that we're not even a full year away from when you got your last taxes with the $6,000 plus the $2,400 something down that you got from the stimulus check, and already that money was gone within a few months. What in the world did you have to spend that on? Now listen to me. I'm not talking about folks that got mortgages and all. I'm not talking about you. I'm the folks that I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking to. The ones that you were already on Section 8, you had food stamps coming in and all that. I know you might work at the gas station, you might work as a CNA, whatever like that. But the fact that you were sitting on that much money, and here we are months down the road, 2-3 months down the road, your money is gone. Well, I had to pay for some stuff. No, what stuff? That's what I would tell. I'm just being real. What stuff did you have to pay for? I had to pay for some stuff that I owe. What stuff? They couldn't even tell me because they know good and well I'm not dumb. You went and bought some unnecessary stuff. And now 3-4 months out, you telling me almost $10,000, you blew $10,000. See what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. And now they went right back to the same exact place they was in. That's why I say it's a lot of stuff when I hear people. To me, it's a lot of, it's a lot of just what I call, it's a bunch of bumberas. You say these things with your mouth and all that. People say things like, oh, if I had more money, I would do this. Oh, if I had more money, I would do that. You couldn't even do that with the little bit of money that you even had. You know what I mean? So with that being said,
somehow I told you so just doesn't quite say it.
so anyway, again, now you hate it because like what I just played right there, it's the truth. It doesn't say it because they was all because they're gonna be sending us another one. They're gonna be sending oh no man, they told us that we're gonna be getting another one like some months after that. You really think they're gonna sit there? And here they were. I mean, fell right back into the same exact habit. I mean, the same exact place. And I think that's what it is. If you are not trained to operate at the level that you're at when it comes to your income, if you get more income coming at, you're going to revert back to your habitual ways. You're going to revert back to that place that you're so used to being in, that if you do get more, you don't know how to actually function. You know what I mean? When you get to a certain level standard of living and budgeting your money and all that, you don't turn away from it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I have right now, and a lot of things that I've gotten. God, thank the Lord for, but the Lord knows I am not a person that I'm not a person. People look at me and see my lifestyle and think it, but have no idea. I don't live at my means. I don't live above my means. I always go below my means. I always look for a bargain. I don't care I look for a bargain. If it comes to food, I might download the food app that tells me, if you buy 6 burgers or something like that, you get 2 free. I'm always looking for a bargain. And I told people before, and I got a video on here, that I go shop at the Goodwill. But what people do, they see my profession and they figure that with my profession, that I'm going out and I'm buying all these expensive clothes. I tell you, no, I will not. No, I will not, because the thing is, you have to learn what is actually important and what's not important. What is me wearing some super high quality name brand clothes gonna do? What does it actually do for my life? What does it actually do to enhance your life? It doesn't do anything. And even though I know that the world has put it on us like, well, it's to do that. It's a fashion statement. You know what I mean? Okay, so Joe Menendez says you preaching to people that doesn't earn from YouTube. Yeah, I'm one of them. So, I mean, what are you talking about? No, I'm talking to everybody that's out there, man. It's everybody that's out there. It's not just people that doesn't, I don't know what that had to do with anything, but no, it has nothing to do with anybody doing anything from YouTube. I'm talking to anybody that just has a job, period. So no matter what, I mean, they can be NFL players. You ever seen that? NFL players, once they retire, they have 40, 50, 60 million dollars, and within 5 some odd years they blow it all. It has nothing to do with where the money source is coming from. It has everything to do with the person that has the money, what they're doing with it, period. So I don't know what that means, but it's LaQuinn said, I love Goodwill, Dollar Tree, Aldi. Yeah. And I don't, that's what I'm saying. I'm not one of those people, but the thing is, I know there's people that I know, like I said, they look at your profession and see what you do. And then you then they just assume that if you are somebody in medicine and all that, they assume that you just go and buy these expensive clothes and things like that. And I'm like, nope, I will go to Goodwill, find me some cargo pants, find me some cargo shorts. I told some folks, and I still got my shoes over there. If you look up, you can look up these shoes that I have over here are some expensive shoes. I got them bad boys at the Goodwill. Steve Madden, I got them bad boys at the Goodwill. Some $200 pair of shoes. I got them at the Goodwill. Those are the style of shoes that I wear a lot. I wear T-toed shoes a lot. So I'll just go out and buy them. Just me and my wife, we go there all the time. And I just go there and I seen something there and you darn right I got them. Easy. Let me see what y'all are saying here. Thanks, son. We can use as many as we can get. Yep. Got a lovely silk shirt from my dad. Goodwill once. Yeah. You earn. Others do not get extra cash as you do. You earn others do not get extra cash as you do. Joe Menendez, I don't know who then said something to you, but you do know that I don't have like 1 million subscribers, right? Like you do know that every reaction video that I do, you do know that I don't get any of that money, right? It's something called copyright. You do know that, right? You do know that like my video right now that I'm doing right now, let's just say about 2 or 3 days go by, if it even gets like 1,000 views, you do know that that's only going to amount to about a good $2 some, right? You do know that YouTube gives me about $1.20 per 1,000 views. So you add that up and tell me how much you think extra cash I'm getting. So yeah, like I said, don't look at the reaction videos at all. Do not even put the reaction videos in your mind. The music videos, I don't get a dime, not even a penny, not even a shilling. Any videos that has nothing to do with reaction videos, if them videos, that's just that month. Like, let's say this video right here, I'm gonna give you an example. Because I love when people assume things. Let's say, for example, next month, what's today? Today is the 21st. By the time December is over with, however many views this video get from now to December 31st, however many views this video gets, they're going to take that and times that. If I get 1,000 views, they're going to give me $1 or something, whatever like that. If I get 1,000 views, I get $1 something. So when that's over with, boom, that's it. So let's just say by the time the next month roll around, when January comes and January is almost over with, if this video has 1,500 views, well, you got to put that in half. So it's not like because when you look down the road and you see, oh, on this video, this dude has 500,000 views. No, I didn't get 500,000 views that day. That came over time. So they only give you the money based on how many views you get within that month, if you follow me. So as far as extra cash go, there's no way. If you think that I'm balling off of YouTube, you crazy. You can't even, the income that I get from YouTube, I can waitresses make more than what I would on YouTube. They will make more than I do in 2 weeks than I do on YouTube in a month. So no, people, what it is, people assume they see these subscribers and all that, and y'all just assume like, oh, I know he banking in like $4,000, $5,000, $2,000 a month, and no, you sadly mistaken. But YouTube ain't paying like that, especially if you're doing reaction videos. You're not getting money like that. So no, you only get money on videos that you actually do that has nothing to do with copyright. So yeah, but I'm glad that you said that though, so people can understand that. So anyway, no matter what though, it all comes down to when this $600 do come in. If you were at a level to where you were maintaining, you're like, man, I'm just getting by, but I'm doing okay. When this $600 come in, I'm serious, y'all. I'm just being real. Don't go into, well, you know what? Now that I got this extra $600, I'm gonna go and treat myself to some. Don't do that, because you wasn't treating yourself now without the $600. Don't go and do it now. Put it up. Leave it alone. I'm telling you now, if you absolutely need it, I get it. Pay bills, food, whatever like that. But I'm just being real with some of y'all. I hope and pray that none of y'all are sitting here getting ready to worry yourself over some bills that is not going to have a direct effect on your life right now. What I'm talking about, if you got a hospital bill, I wouldn't be worried about no hospital bill. If you got if you know that your credit card, you done with the credit card, the credit card is just done. You can't even use it no more, is whatever. I will not be worried about that credit card. If you got a tuition bill or a school bill or whatever like that, I know they put student loans on hold for right now, but still, I would not be worried about that. Now, electric, something like that, or whatever rent may be due, or food, I got you. I get it. Car, if you're just trying to, oh man, I can make this payment to help with my car, I got it. I get you. But I'm talking about things that actually does not have a necessity. I would not be worried about no hospital, any bills like that actually cannot have no direct effect on your life. I would not be worried about that at all. That's just me. I'm just telling you straight up. There's no way I'm going to be sitting there with $600 and saying things like, oh, well, maybe, now I can pay on that hospital bill. No, I'm not paying on nothing. I'm sitting here already broke and poor and just barely trying to get by. I'm about to sit here and worry myself about a hospital bill that cannot have no direct effect. Well, they can mess up my credit. Who are worried about their credit right now? People are more worried about their life and where they going to be able to pay their mortgage next month, or where they gonna be able to pay their car note. Well, I'm not about to sit here and be worried about the hospital getting this bill or something like that. That's me. I'm just saying, if I was in a predicament, I would not be doing that. So Jason said, bro, the only reason I'm going to spend some of mine is I need new tires. I wasn't for it, I would be sitting on it. Jason, I would be going to, hey Jason, I don't know where you live, but I kid you not, guess what, you know what I do with my car? You know what I do? I go to a darn pick and pull place. If you got a pick and pull near you, dude, they got brand new tires. When I say this, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, imagine if somebody got in a car wreck, right? The car is totaled out. The tires on the car are brand new. So they would take that car to a salvage yard, or they take it to like a place like Pick and Pull. You go to Pick and Pull, you have to take the tires off your brand new tires. You have to take the tires off yourself. Them tires go for like $10 a piece, dude. I kid you not. That's what I told y'all. Just don't know. I will bargain like crazy. I'm not cheap or nothing like that. It's just that that's how people that are doing well, wealthy, that's what a lot of them do. I know that I can easily go and buy me some brand new tires. I can easily do that, but guess what? If I know that there's a car place near me, I'm gonna call up there. Hey, do y'all got like Tundras up there? Which Tundras really don't. You're not getting hardly no Toyotas on no yard like that. But like the Cavalier or Chevys or anything like that, I'll call this yard. Hey, y'all got XYZ up there? They're like, oh yeah, we got about 17 Cavaliers up here on the yard. Well, guess what? I'm going up there. I'm gonna look at them Cavaliers, those tires that's on there. I'm gonna take those tires off, and I'm telling you, the most I may be paid, the most I paid for some brand new tires off of one of them cars in that salvage yard or something like that was maybe $15-$20. So I'm just saying, man. I'm telling you. You gotta be in that mindset of, man, I know I got this, but I need tires, but where can I go to budget? Where can I get a good budget at? So call around, go on your Google and put on their car salvage yard near me. Call all of them up and ask them, hey, do you got this car in your yard? And what do you guys do with tires? What do your tires go for? I'm telling you that. You telling me because I'm just saying car tires ain't really cheap. Them suckers about $90 a piece. So you talking about $350+ for 4 new tires, but yet at the same time you can find new tires, not used, new tires off of cars that's on the salvage yard, and you maybe pay $100 at the most, and you save yourself $5. I do that with my vehicles. I find stuff. I'm telling you, if they got any of those things on my yard or anything like that, I go to them yards and I get them. Pick and Pull is like a toy store to me. I go in there with my little tool case. I'm like, yes. Even some of my patients or my coworkers, if they need help with their cars, I'm like, I can go. It's like, Ty, this part costs X, Y, and Z. I'm like, I can go and get it at Pick and Pull for probably, I got to take it off of, but I can go get you that. I can go get that for about $10. You what? They said they said your hoses are cracked. Your hose is cracked on your on your hose is cracked. Right there where your radiator hose is cracked. Oh, well, let me call this salvage yard. They got them up there. Hey, how much do the hoses go for up there? Oh, they go for about $5. I'm gonna go up there and drive up there and get them the hose instead of having to buy a brand new one. Depends on how the money part. If the brand new one is like $10 and then they selling the one at the salvage yard for $5 or $6, I'll just go and most likely get the brand new one because it's brand new. But like you get the picture of what I'm saying. So what I'm getting at is this: is that those people. Oh, what's going on, Matt Brady? How you doing, sir? Matt Brady, hats off to you, man, for taking care of those beautiful girls, man. Hats off to you, sir. So that's what I'm saying is that a lot of times you got people that this impulse hits you. As soon as you get this extra money, this impulse, ooh, I got some extra money. I can go do this. I can go, nuh-uh. I'm telling you, you need to treat this even though it may not be much, treat this $600 like it's the last $600 that you got, which some people that it is. If there's no necessity for you to spend it, then do not spend it, man. I'm telling you, do not spend it. You got to find ways. And I mean, a lot of people complain about their lives while they were growing up. I did, but I thank God for me being broke and poor and in the ghetto and all that, because I learned a whole lot of tips and tricks of how to slide through stuff and get stuff done and actually save some money. Because I mean, that's what I do, and that's what I share with other folks too. They say it all the time. I mean, I just don't. If I can find a bargain or a price, I do it. My wife hated it because even at a rummage sale, I bargain. I see they have a bike for sale right there. They say this bike is $10. I was like, would you take 6? And like, the reason why I say 6 because I literally have $6 right here, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll take the 6. But see, my wife be like, why'd you lie to them? I'm like, I didn't lie. I did only have $6 in my pocket. I'm talking about my left pocket. Now I know I got some more money in my right pocket, but I'm just saying I only have $6 in this pocket. That's why I'm like, well, in my pocket I got $6. Would you take $6 for that bike instead of 10? You're like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, you just took my last $6 out of my pocket. My wife like, why'd you lie? I'm like, no, I didn't. I did take the last $6 out of my pocket. It was just the left one. I didn't say the right one. So, but that's how I am. I bargain like that. You go into a rummage sale, I bargain. I go anywhere, I'll bargain in a minute. I'll go to Walmart, and if I something that y'all like, this dude, what's wrong with you, Ty? I'll go to Walmart, and if I see a damaged cereal box, I'm gonna take it up front. Hey, this box is damaged. Don't y'all do a thing? Okay, we can damage it out, and they'll okay, it took $1.20 off. That's what I'm talking about. My wife just be like, oh my God, Tom, you pitiful. We can afford it. We're not poor anymore, Tom. I'm like, I don't care. It's the principle. If I'm gonna be able to save some money, I'm gonna do it. Matt said those girls are a true blessing in my life. Yeah, man, I'm so glad you're there for them, man. That's I'm telling you, that's life changing, man. That is absolutely life changing, man. Let me see what you guys are saying. We had a local pick and pull, but the owner passed. I'll check in the bigger cities around me. Thank you, bro. I pulled parts, but never thought about getting tires. Yep. Sometimes they'll already have the tires off, but you just got to buy them with the rim on it. So again, I still don't. I'll do that too. I was like, well, I'll take all the tires with the rims on it. I'll put them in my trunk. I'll go to Walmart and say, what do y'all charge to put the tires on there? They're like, oh, we'll charge you $10 per tire. So I'm like, okay, cool. So anyway, y'all, that's my spiel about this whole stimulus thing that I think is just is sad that it took them this long to help people out, but it definitely is something that's planned. To me, let me tell you what the stimulus. Let me tell you what people that have been waiting on this stimulus check that got smacked in the face by the amount. Let me tell you what this is like. This is sad because it's like this. Whenever I counsel or deal with people, especially like divorced couples, all because the couples are fighting, the kids are suffering for it. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be about helping the kids. It's supposed to be about what's best for the kid. But you got two adults that because of that, they're being vindictive towards each other, that the kids are suffering for it. So what am I saying this for? All I kept hearing was Donald Trump, Nancy Pelosi, Donald Trump, Nancy Pelosi, Donald Trump, Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi won't. The government won't. They can't reach you there. See, these people, because they bump heads on their differences on what side they stand on, us, you, we, the American people, got to sit there and suffer because you got two people up here fighting. Well, I know one parent wanted to give, but the other parent didn't want to. I know one parent wanted to give, but the other parent didn't deem it necessary. I mean, but yet at the same time, people becoming more broke. And if you don't believe that this was like something that was deliberate, I'm sorry. Then I'm just sorry. I'm not even going to say that you're blind or you're naive or you're ignorant. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. That's it. But this was absolute deliberate. This could have been something that was done and taken care of a long time ago to prevent a lot of people from losing a lot of things that they lost. People have lost cars. They've lost a lot of things. And if they would, I'm just saying it's sad and it's deliberate. And it's just like with the camp one. I'm not saying it to bring out the people that have counseled. I'm just using it as an example. So some folks are like, oh my God, Ty's talking about me. No, I'm not. All I'm saying as an example so people can actually understand these small little parables like that. It's just like two couples that parents that are not together. They're separated or divorced, whatever you want to have it. And they're sitting there bickering and going at it with each other. And yet the kids are sitting there suffering. That's exactly what this is like. And it's deliberate. Each parent know exactly what they're doing. One parent is trying to actually do probably what's best for the kid. But the other parent don't want to do that. They just want to be mad at you because of what you did and how you hurt me and how you made me mad. So I'm just going to hold this back. I know I'm not going to let you see him. I know it's his birthday, but today is my day to have him. So I'm not going to, just crazy stuff. But yet at the same time, it's the kid that's sitting there suffering. So even though you got people in here that's on both sides of the spectrum, whether you're left or whether you're right, guess what? That stimulus check is hurting everybody the same exact way. So whether you voted for Trump or whether you voted for Joe Biden, no matter what it is, you're still suffering right now. And that's why I made the comment back a while ago when I told people, whoever you voted for, cool. If you voted for Joe Biden and you think that was best for you and your family, cool. If I voted for Donald Trump and I think that's what's best for me and my decision, things that I'm doing, cool. But I also said neither one of those candidates that you or I voted for has anything to do with my personal life. They do not have anything to do with my personal life. They don't have nothing to do with the depression you might be dealing with. They're not going to be there to deal with the anxiety that you have. They're not going to be there to deal with the psychological stress that you have because of your current situation. They're not going to be there to deal with the panic attacks you have. They're not going to have anything to do with the heart condition that you have. They don't have anything to do with the shortness of breath that you have. They have nothing to do with the sleep apnea that you have. But yet at the same time, you are pouring your being, your spirit, your emotions into these two candidates, and you are the one that's being affected by it. Again, think about it like the fighting divorced parents. Think about it like the fighting divorced parents. You got these kids that don't have nothing to do with it, and yet these kids are feeling the stress. They're feeling it from both parents. They just see the fighting going on, and yet the kids are the ones being affected by it. But what I'm saying this for is that you as a person, you have actually, as a grown up that's watching this, you actually have the mental capacity and the ability to shut it off, whether it's coming from the left, whether it's coming from the right. You have the ability to completely shut it off and not allowing that stuff to get in you because it's going to break you down and it's tearing you up emotionally, because I know it's doing it to a ton of you guys. And again, on a personal level, I'm not talking about on a national level, but on a personal level, I'm just being real with you guys. Well, I can't say that now because I met Donald Trump and I talked with him personally. But anyway, my point in saying all that is that right now, honestly, Donald Trump don't remember who I am. Yeah, even if he did get the t-shirt or whatever like that, he don't remember who I am. I'm just being real. He probably don't remember who I am at all. He's not thinking about me right now. I'm not talking about, no, Donald Trump does care for all the American people. Oh, Joe Biden does care for the American people. No, what I'm saying, your name, who you are personally, they're not thinking about you or care about you. But yet you sitting there and you pouring all your emotion, all your being into these men who actually don't care about you personally. Now, I'm not saying that each individual, even though they telling us they care for the United States, that's not what I'm saying. So you have to follow me. I'm talking about you as an individual person, the things that you're dealing with, your life right now. They don't care about that. So then why are you putting all yours into them? Okay. So again, I'm not saying this to stir up the election. I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is talking about you as a personal person with the things that you are dealing with. And I'm saying that if you do not believe that when it comes to this stimulus check, that was a smack in the face to a lot of American people who are already downtrodden and beaten on and stepped on, then if you don't think this was deliberate, then I'm just saying I'm sorry. Because this was just drug out far too long. It was just drug out. I mean, they knew good and well what was going on, people. They get census just like everybody else do. You know about rain down neighborhoods and murder rates and stuff skyrocketed. Oh, my God. Murder rates skyrocketed. Businesses, small businesses are being lost left and right. They definitely won't. They barely was able to get back and recover after the first time. And now for this to happen like this, they're not going to be able to recover. People that have business for 15, 20, 30 years, been generations and generations after generation of having family businesses and all that, just gone. And I'm just telling you, I don't care what it is. It was flat out deliberate, and the other companies are actually maximizing off of this. And I'm just telling you, if you have a local grocery store, when I say local, if it's local, like it's locally owned or something like that, like if it's your local, like for instance, down in, in Panama City, there were some grocery stores there. Tanya's. They were local farmers market, whatever like that. If you got farmers market that is owned by people that live in your community, go to them first. I know it may cost a little bit more, whatever like that, but go to them first before you go to Walmart and Schnucks and places like that. Go to those local people first and help them out, because you putting that money into them and they're putting that money back into you. Well, the money you put into Walmart don't go back to you. Y'all don't get what I'm saying? Like the people that actually have their farmers market, you putting that money into people that's part of your community. And the fact that they go and grow their own things, they're putting that back into the community by giving those produce and that stuff back to you. So support them. If you know of any people that got their own bakery and all that, I know, pay the extra $3. I mean, $4, whatever. Pay the extra $4 because you are supporting a real person. You're not supporting a corporation. You're supporting a real person. So that's what I'm saying. Things like that. If you sitting there saying we love our American people and we love each other, and like the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. Well, these people that got their own local businesses, those are your neighbors. Like I'm sitting here, I look for places around the area that I live in that's not a name brand franchise. I look for places like that just so I can go and say, in this time right now, I know these folks are going to need it. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to buy my food there. I'm going to get my stuff there. I'm going to try to go to a farmer's market and get the produce from this farmer's market. I know it's cheaper at Walmart. I know it's maybe cheaper at Aldi's. I know it may be cheaper at Schnucks or cheaper at Winn-Dixie or Publix or whatever like that, or Piccadilly's or Dillard's. I know it may be cheaper there, but this is a real person that stays in this neighborhood around me. They got their own store. I'm going to go and actually pay that extra money to help them out. So that's just me, though. But I'm just saying that's the mindset that we should be in. That's how you are actually helping your fellow brother and sister out. Because trust me when I tell you, Walmart, you're not going to hurt Walmart by not shopping at Walmart. You're not. I'm talking about food-wise. You're not going to hurt Walmart. Find out if you got a local butcher or something like that. You know what I mean? Go to them. But you are not going to hurt Walmart. You are not going to hurt these Forbes 100 companies by not shopping there. But the people that got these small businesses, they're going to be suffering. So, I mean, find a local baker, find a local butcher, find your local, I don't know, produce place, go to them and buy the stuff there. Let's see what y'all saying. 100, yes, just help out your local business if you can. Yep, that's right. Amanda Fox, that's absolutely right. When you earn extra money, you have to think about the time when you didn't have the money. If you have enough with the money you already have, why are we going to spend that extra money? Yep, exactly. That's what people don't do, though. Sandra Watson Smith, that's a really good statement there. And you know what? That's what a lot of people don't do. It's like what the man said he says in Jurassic Park. He said you were so focused on the fact that you could, you never stopped and thought if you should. And that's what people do. They just boom. They just go at it. They just go, get it, and then it's gone. Then, oh man, if I just had an extra, man, you got a $20 so I can just get by. And no. Mike Pena says China did exactly what they intended, but now they are waiting for a second wavering hit, the economy downfall. Then they have us. I think there's some stuff that's going on, y'all. Now, look, tell me what y'all think of this right here. I got something a little different here. And if it unfolds, y'all can say, whoa, MRM said that on his channel. And it actually happened. So I know I got some friends that are into some stuff. And anyway, let me see if I can find it, because I was like, this is going to be kind of quite interesting. They said, they want to send it. And I'm not going to say who sent this, because a lot of you guys sent this to me. This is what it says. It says, Dear Patriots, some of you may recognize my name. I have daily briefings with President of the United States and have posted here before a handful of times as a helper. It says, what I'm about to disclose is the most important post you'll ever read before the inauguration. Would not be posting again, at least for a while. The operation is ongoing, but must run silent at this point. Once we wind down, you will not hear from us again, at least not for a while. Don't let this warrior upset you. We are in perhaps the most critical juncture in American history. President of the United States is fully aware of the gravity of this period. We have prepared from before 2015 for this exact moment. I'm not asking for faith in us. We already use this logic? I'm not asking for faith in us or in what you think we might be, but we have reasons and multiple proofs to establish our credibility. What happens this week will change history. We are asking you for now to stay in your homes and do not under any circumstances interfere with the operation. You'll soon see things unfold that many would think impossible. President of the United States is insulated and 100% safe. Our plan is almost complete. The DS has already lost. Everything you're seeing in the mainstream media and Twitter is a last-ditch attempt. Why has Kamala not yet left the Senate? Where is Joe Biden at? No, really, where is Joe Biden? Anybody asking that question, where is Joe Biden? Ask yourself now, where is Joe Biden right now? Hunter Biden has turned himself in. We asked you at the beginning to prepare. Your role is crucial and your task is to help the population deal with what is about to be revealed. Those patriots who have been here from the start will understand and recognize this directive. Remember, it is always the darkest before dawn. Do not believe the mainstream media over the next week. Do not for a single minute give them any credence. We have legally won this election, and what comes next is the greatest mop-up job in history of the world. Patriots, we thank you. We could not have gotten here without you. Now is our time. Hold the line. You will receive no further messages on this until the operation is over. At that point, the entire world will know. Thank you and God bless you. Pray for the President of the United States of America. We are almost at the phase that we need to get and on higher ground. So I was like, what? Like, huh? And this came from a couple of people. So what I'm saying is this. If it's going to happen like this, whatever this is, guys, it's going to happen. The reason why I brought this up too is to say this. God bless them, but I got a lot of people that send me stuff. And few of the people, I'm like, I'll just be real with them. Look, like, if I have not said nothing to you on a personal level, you're good. If I've emailed you back and said something back to you, you know that I'm talking to you. But if I have not said nothing back to you about things that you sent me, trust me, you're okay. You're good. But what I am saying is this. I'm at a point, and this is for everybody to hear. I'm at a point to where whatever is going to happen, I'm just going to wait for it to happen. Because every day, somebody sending me something and said, breaking. This just came up. Breaking. That just came up. Did you hear what they just did? Did you hear what they just said? Look. For everybody that's listening, it's cool that you send me stuff like that, okay? It's good, okay? But what I am saying is this. Nothing is going to happen or nothing is going to be until late January. Plain and simple. Then the answer will come in. Otherwise, going back and forth, oh, this is about to happen. Oh, they just found it out. Oh, look at this. Oh, the courts didn't do this. Oh, the courts approved this. Oh, they found out that he did win. Oh, they found out. Oh, the machines. I get it. I'm with you. Again, if I have not said nothing back to you or emailed you back, you're good. If I have emailed you back, you know what I already think about what you told me. But what I'm saying is this. When or if any of these things happen, it happens. But we'll know when Inauguration Day comes. Otherwise, but between now and Inauguration Day, it's cool that y'all send me stuff. But I'm just going to be like, okay. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just like, okay. Oh, did you find out with the tide? Guess what they just found out with the machines? I'm like, okay. If that's true, cool. But right now, the type of person that I am, you have to know me. If one's been on the channel for a long time, you have to know me. They know me. It ain't that I don't care, but until after January, I'm kind of like, I'm serious, guys. We'll see. What am I saying? Are you saying that you believe Trump won? No. Are you saying that you believe that Joe Biden won? No. I'm not saying nothing until after that day. Do I believe that certain things happen? I'll tell you all about that. But as far as who's going to be standing as the POTUS, I can't tell you until after we're all going to learn together, okay? Because what happens is this. Folks, ones that I've talked to, y'all get so excited that new developments, you get, and then boom, for some reason something happens and you drop right back down to, man, oh. I mean, 1 minute people, oh man, guess what we just found out? They about to release the crack. Oh, and then next thing you know, boom, you back down. Oh man, guess what they found? They found that the 0.006 is the thing to do, and now they found it was a 68%. So that's getting ready to change everything. And then you get hit with something else. Boom. So what I told them, look, leave the stuff alone. I'm just being flat out real, y'all. Look, leave the stuff alone until after the 20th or whatever day it's supposed to be, the 20th or 21st. Leave the stuff alone. Leave it alone. Let the stuff play out as it is. Leave it alone. But again, there's going to be some. No, man, we got, look, okay, like that right there. I've never gotten that message like that from the same message from multiple sources of people. I've never got it like that. Not like this. But I'm just like, okay, that's really interesting. But again, if some of these things actually pan out to be what it is, we're all going to see. I'm just sitting back waiting. That's what I'm doing. I'm one of those people to where I'm at a point now, and you should be too, to where to me, there is no winner right now. There is no winner. What am I saying that for? Because I don't know if y'all can understand this analogy. If you look on YouTube, when I end this video, some of you guys is listening, when you go into YouTube, look up something in track and field called "Don't Celebrate Too Early." I'm not saying that, with the Joe Biden, them saying he's the elect. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, when it comes to track and field, I did it professionally. We don't care who is in the lead in track and field. All we care about is who crossed that finish line first. And whatever day inauguration is, that's what I'm waiting on. So I don't care who's in the league, because 1 minute they say, oh, this person got this many votes. Oh, no, when they win Michigan, they flip Pennsylvania. Whatever. I don't care what's going on right now. To me right now, I can relate this to what I'm used to. I'm relating this right now to track and field. I don't care who's in the lead right now. I know who's in it. Well, I do care, but I'm just saying, I don't care who's in the lead right now, because guess what? I got to wait for the person, whoever crosses that finish line. I'm going to say that's who won. And we're not at the finish line right now. So I know there's going to be a lot of people that disagree. That's completely fine. But again, until I see somebody cross that finish line, I don't know who won yet. You don't know who won. Oh, yes, it is, because everybody else said, no. Until somebody crossed that finish line, I don't know who won. You don't know who won. That's it. So until then, well, if the person that you say is going to win, and if they do win, you can say, see, I told you all along. I'm still going to be like, well, I still didn't believe it until cross the finish line. And even if it's the person that I voted for, whatever like that. I told you never should have had no doubt. No, I didn't say that I had no doubt. I just simply said, until somebody crossed that finish line, this is still a race. Plain and simple. That's it. So with that being said, folks, I'm getting ready to check out, folks. I got to go get me some food in my belly. I'll probably come back here and talk to y'all a little bit more about some other things. We'll get on another subject. But anyway, make sure y'all keep cool. Make sure y'all don't blow this money. Make sure you just set it off to the side for, I only have to tell you a rainy day, because this been 2020 it has been nothing but rain. I think this should be the year that we shouldn't even go into 2021. We should just keep this 2020. Like, we can call it 2020 chapter 2. You know what I mean? And then once all this craziness is over with, like if it's over in June, then we can start the new year in June and say, here's 2021. We start in 2021 in June when all this craziness is over with. So anyway, folks, y'all make sure y'all be safe. Make sure that whenever you get this money to do the right thing with it. Don't be an impulsive buyer. Don't even go out to eat with the stuff like that. Just keep it for a rainy day, because there's a good chance that you may need it. With that being said, I'm getting ready to check out, and you know how I do it. I hope and pray that every last one of you guys give this video a thumbs up so it may be circulated. All that good stuff. Don't forget to share. Don't forget that if you're watching this, double check. There's 63 people in here. Double check to see if you are subscribed to me, because YouTube has been unsubscribing people from my channel. Make sure that when you subscribe, the bell notification, make sure you hit the notification that says all, okay? Hopefully it'll start to notify you. And with that being said, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, you know it, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all through Jesus.